So, full disclosure, I've been the Samsung guy for like about 5 years, and I've been using this Samsung for a while now. And then I came across this Tecno thing for like less than $400, and it's making me rethink some of the things that I do, right? Tecno Camon 50 Pro. I've actually never heard of this brand before, and I came across it last month. I think they did a massive advert on this, and it feels way too nice for the price though, and sleek. What do you think? Now, I could tell you about the camera, the battery life, and all the features that the phone has, but first, let's rip the box open. Let's see what's inside. $180 grams, curved glass, texturized button over here. You know, I don't think I did care about a button in a phone until I came across this phone. You know, and I'm a little bit obsessed with it right now. So, okay, let's do the real talk, okay? So my biggest beef with this kind of mid-range phones is that they are usually big with the zoom, you know. So check this out. I'm way back from this signage, and usually I did have to walk half across the street, but this 3x optical zoom is actually sharp. No distortion, no pixelation. I can trace these letter forms without even guessing. This is a game changer for real. Actually, this is kind of huge to me because the f1.8 aperture DxO Mark 146 is a very unique feature that Sony partnered with Tecno to make sure it's available on this phone, and this is like higher than some of the $1,000 phone that you would find out there in the market, and I didn't expect to find it in this device. Also, as a designer, I'm constantly sketching on napkins, notepad, piece of papers, you know, wherever I can find something I can scribble upon. And, you know, the cool thing is that usually I lose them. And then sometimes it appears in my camera roll forever when I take a picture and send it on my phone. But now, one tap on this button over here, this very cool button I told you about earlier. Just one tap on this button and it pops up this FlashMemo thing, right? What does it do? It just scans through whatever I've taken a picture on, and then it reads my terrible handwriting, and then at the same time, it's able to file it without even me having to think about it. Let me put this to perspective so you can understand. This little button, this little textured button is your, let's call it your AI assistant, because by the tap of that button, you can be easily able to activate your ChatGPT, you can easily be able to activate your Meta AI, you can easily be able to activate your Grok, depending on the AI model you're using, be it Gemini or whatsoever. But for the sake of everyone that is going to be using the Tecno Camon 50 Pro, they decided to make this special AI assistant called Ella. Hi Ella. It activates the functionality that allows you to easily configure any workflow, any work load any task that you want it to perform for you just by simply hitting that button. And then you can do it by voice recognition. You can also do it by typing directly into the phone. And this basically is a game changer, because imagine you're having a conversation with someone that is a Chinese or someone that is a Japanese, and then you are trying to understand exactly what they're saying, and then you hit this button while that conversation is going on, and it's able to transcribe the conversation to English or whatever language that you understand the most. How cool is that? Oh wait, one more thing. This is just a bonus. You can actually just use this button to take like a picture of your mockup if you did a mockup, or even if you had it already in Figma, you can just have a screenshot of it and then use this AI button for FlashMemo to animate it just before you present it to your client, because people tend to enjoy things that move these days rather than things that are static. So that is something you can also enjoy when you're using this phone as a designer. And the cool part of this is that your client would think that you spent hours working on this, but it took you like 30 seconds to get it ready. But yeah, I know some of you will be waiting for the performance. Let's talk about the performance for a bit. The skin is legit actually. I would say that the 144HX that is on the screen with the 1800 nits pixels on the screen, the eye care stuff, it kind of works because I can actually see whatever I'm working on without having the light rays affect my eyes so much, because it has a settings that allows it to go below the usual dimness you would find on normal phones like Samsung iPhones and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool. Now the phone is loaded with a water resistance feature, the IP69K pressure waterproof. Not that I did try it myself, but I've spilled coffee on it and then it handled it pretty well. I put it in dusty areas and stuff, it handled pretty well. Now, also speaking on the battery life, 6500 mAh. That is really good. So the good thing about this is that you don't have to be carrying power bank around wherever you go like you used to. So I think this works. It has good points on durability because you can drop it on top of a concrete and then nothing will happen. You can drop it inside water, nothing will happen. And at the same time, these things are things that you cannot avoid most times, because when you drop your Samsung phone on top of concrete, you please, I don't want to mention names, please. In fact, don't put this part in the video, okay? If you had such experience, let me know in the comment section as well. Look. Is this better than a $1,000 iPhone? Nah, the video stuff isn't there yet. It's not a cinema grade. But here's the thing. I'm actually considering switching for good. Do you think that's a crazy idea? I mean, it's a China phone. Samsung is an American company and iPhone is an American company who goes to China to make their parts in China. Please, don't get me started. Let me know if you would ever be trying to get this phone for yourself, or maybe for a gift for someone who you feel would appreciate such a device. $400 bucks, this little texture button over here, and then that's my 2 cents. See you in the next one. Bye for now.